So the date was 18 September 2023. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau made a statement in the Canadian Parliament that shook the diplomatic ties between India and Canada.
Credible allegations of a potential link between agents of the government of India and the killing of a Canadian citizen, Hardeep Singh Nijjar.
It was furthered by Canadian Foreign Minister who deported an Indian diplomat posted in Canada. In retaliation, India deported a Canadian diplomat posted in India. After a lot of back and forth between India and Canada, I can surely say that India and Canada, as of right now, are at their diplomatic lowest, and the tensions remain unsolved and vague on the part of Canada. But why? Why did Justin Trudeau make such a statement in the parliament of his nation? The answer to this question is a name: Hardeep Singh Nijjar. Who was this guy? Let's find out. Nijjar was born in 1977 in Jalandhar district of Punjab. In 1997, he illegally moved to Canada. How he got his citizenship is still a disputed fact which Canada is hiding. In Canada, he worked as a plumber, but on the offside, he was initially associated with Babar Khalsa International Sikh separatist group, which is a listed terrorist organization according to New Delhi. And later on, Nijjar became the chief of the militant group Khalistan Tiger Force, which was actively involved in operationalizing, networking, training, and financing the members for its separatist agenda. He was also elected as the head of Guru Nanak Sikh Gurudwara in Surrey, the Vancouver suburb where he lived. He held that position at the time of his death. Nijjar was shot dead on 18th June outside the same Gurudwara. So is that it? Is that everything about Nijjar? Actually, no. There is a lot more to his story, a lot more to this entire fiasco. In 1995, Jagtar Singh Tara, a key conspirator to the murder of CM Baid Singh of Punjab, was convicted and imprisoned. In 2004, he ran away to Pakistan where he created the Khalistan Tiger Force. This is the same Khalistan Tiger Force of which Nijjar was the chief of during the time he lived. It is also noted by Indian intelligence that Nijjar went to Pakistan on various occasions to learn about explosive devices, how to operate them, how to train terrorists, how to handle weaponry, etc. etc. On October 2007, something happened in India. In Shringar movie theatre, a bomb blast happened in midst of a show in which 6 people died and 30 people were injured. Upon investigation by the Punjab police, it was uncovered that Nijjar was responsible and a huge culprit behind this. He was operating from Canada. But this was just the starting of his criminal Khalistani terrorist career. 2 years later, on July 2009, in Patiala, a leader of Rashtriya Sikh Sangat, Rolda Singh, was assassinated by 2 unknown people in his house. The connection in this case, Nijjar. All in all, Nijjar was now an established Khalistani separatist terrorist operating from Canada in association with Tara and many other terrorist outfits in Pakistan, continuously in contact with the terrorists on ground in India. For example, in April 2010, there was a bomb blast in India. Nijjar was responsible for the planning. In fact, in 2014, when Pakistan became a security concern for Tara and he had to shift, Nijjar provided him financial assistance from Canada to shift to Thailand. In 2014, Tara Singh was arrested by Indian officials and Nijjar became the head of Khalistan Tiger Force, who was continuously operating and spreading terrorism in India. All this while, Indian authorities and diplomats were continuously informing Canada about the long list of crimes committed by Nijjar to further the Khalistani and Pakistani agenda of terrorism and separatism in India. In 2016, Interpol issued a red-collar notice against Nijjar, but to no avail. In 2018, Nijjar, associated with a known Indian gangster Arshdeep Singh Gill, now declared a terrorist. In February 2018, Justin Trudeau visited India, and during a meeting with Captain Amarinder Singh, the then CM of Punjab, he was given a long list of criminals, a long list of 5 most wanted criminals. This list included the name of Nijjar. Trudeau took a blind eye. In January 2021, Nijjar's Khalistan Tiger Force attacked Kamaldeep Sharma, a Hindu priest in Jalandhar, with the intention to kill him and to ignite communal hatred in India. Nijjar's death is not a clear-cut issue. Nijjar's death has two-pronged stories. One that you hear from the mouth of Justin Trudeau, and the other that the facts point out. The facts begin itself with a Sikh leader named Ripu Dayal Singh. Actually, 1 year prior to the killing of Nijjar, on July 2022, in the same city of Surrey, a rival Sikh leader, Ripu Daman Singh Malik, was killed in an identical fashion in which Nijjar was killed, by 2 people coming in front of his car, shooting him and running away. Before you assume that this could also be an act of Indian interference in Canada, you must know about Malik. The story dates back to June 1984. Operation Blue Star
Golden
happened.
Temple, the Sikhs' most sacred shrine, has now been under siege for 5 days. It has been fortified by Sikhs demanding independence. Extremists, men, women and children armed with assault rifles had refused all Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi's offers to negotiate. They said it had to be independence or nothing.
To take revenge on Operation Blue Star, 1 year later in June 1985, a suitcase was kept in Air India Flight 182 flying from Canada to New Delhi. The flight blew up and 329 innocent people died. The prime culprit of this act were Talvinder Singh Parmar and Malik, who were later acquitted due to lack of evidence. Thereafter, Malik went to Canada to set up various organizations which benefited various Sikh people of Canada. All this while, Indian authorities had blacklisted all the Khalistani terrorists. In September 2009, however, something drastic happened. India removed 312 Khalistani separatists from the blacklist, Malik being one of them. As a result, Malik came back to India after 25 years, visited Andhra Pradesh, Punjab, Delhi, Maharashtra and various religious sites. And he did something that was commendable, that was out of the blue. He complimented and commended Modi government for the work they were doing to improve the lives of Indian Sikh community. Malik also wrote a letter to Prime Minister Modi warning him of Khalistani separatists in association with Pakistani ISI and various other terrorist outfits with the sole aim of breaking India and dividing India. And guess who was triggered by these acts of Malik? None other than the Khalistani separatists themselves. None other than the Khalistani separatists who lived in Surrey. None other than their leader, Nijjar. Malik was also noted to have said during his lifetime that due to the stance that he took, his life was in grave danger. And this is not something that only I am referring to. Nijjar himself, in a public rally, said that Malik was a traitor to the community because he supported Indian government and the welfare of the Indian Sikh community in India. Thereafter, he was killed in the same fashion. One more thing to note here is that Malik had a commercial printing press which was captured by Nijjar as well. As a result, all the supporters of Malik started to blame Nijjar for his death, and all these supporters were hungry for revenge. Exactly 1 year later, after Malik's killing, Nijjar dies of the same circumstances. But something very interesting happened upon Nijjar's death. Before Canadian agencies could start their investigations, the family of Nijjar and the supporters of Khalistani separatist organizations, the members of Khalistani separatist organizations, all of them started to sing a song. The song was, "India is responsible for this act. India killed Nijjar." How did the family of Nijjar and the Khalistani separatist group members have the resources to even investigate and to come to the conclusion that India was responsible for Nijjar's death? The answer is they were not, and this was propaganda started and fueled by an opportunity that Khalistani groups saw upon Nijjar's death, that Nijjar's family saw upon Nijjar's death, to use his death for the benefit of the cause they deem higher than anything, higher than human lives. But how did this song, the allegations of these Khalistani Sikh separatists, go all the way to the mouth of the Canadian Prime Minister? The answer to this question is also hidden in plain sight. Actually, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is not in absolute majority, ladies and gentlemen. His prime ministerialship is dependent on a stool of New Democratic Party, a party which is headed by Jagmeet Singh, this guy. He gave Trudeau his support to become the Prime Minister, and in relation, Trudeau had to bow to his will upon certain occasions. He is a known Khalistan sympath. In 2015, in a rally in San Francisco, he honored the terrorist Jarnail Singh Bhindranwala as a martyr. He was willing to denounce Sikh extremists who paid homage to the terrorist Talvinder Singh Parmar, who was responsible for Air India 182 bombings that killed several innocent people. He has done a lot more. And that is why the Khalistani Sikh separatists, who are his vote base, pressured Jagmeet Singh. And Jagmeet Singh in turn pressured Justin Trudeau. And as a result, we see this diplomatic fiasco by Canadian government, where they can allege anything on their parliament's floor, because when Justin Trudeau stands on his parliament floor, he is free from any sort of prosecution. If he was so confident about the allegations he made against India, why not make those same allegations, say the same exact words outside of his parliament, where he does not have the immunity from prosecution? I don't think he can do that, because in reality, Canada is standing on a fake propaganda instilled by Khalistani separatists, making its way to Canada's parliament and to the international community. It has been more than 3 months, ladies and gentlemen, but yet still no conclusive proof has been shared with the international community. Only allegations have been pronounced by Canada. As a result, India has shown a huge spine in retaliating aggressively and rightfully against these allegations made by Canada. Being the very first video of this channel, if you have watched up until now, thank you very much. Make sure to comment down below your views on this topic. If you like this video, then hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you would like to know more about such topics, get to see more such videos. If you have any suggestions, comment down below your views. Share this video with all your friends who are interested in the current situation between India and Canada. Take care. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.